And we're live. What is this? Execute versus KABUTO. Yeah, Elena.
EXEGGECUTE versus KABUTO.
Any hot takes before this game? After you've seen one day of action, does anybody have a favorite going into this match?
Into this match?
Uh-huh. Nick's team is due for a win sometime. They've gotten really close both times against Steven's team and this team, so
I believe in Nick's team. I was with them this morning. They developed as a team.
I think that Nick's team's gonna win this one.
Out of charges.
You know what? I think Jesse's gonna carry.
Are we calling the clam hat joke?
Yes.
Yep, I'm calling. He's playing really slow. No, I'm just kidding.
Clam hat joke.
I think Jesse carries.
Well, like they did really play really well. I mean, all their games went for a long time. There's no reason they couldn't have won.
I think realistically though, I think if we had like a top 3 kind of list, I think Clammy's team has the potential to be in like the top 3 because there's nobody who pops off quite like Clammy pops off when he has those moments, you know, and like he's due.
Agreed. 100%.
I think if he's popping off in this game, nobody on Nick's team can contest his aim. Nobody. Not even close. So like
yeah.
I also don't think like I talked about this with Steven yesterday, but Steven obviously had a really strong and also I need to be switching characters, my bad. God damn it. I was on Sultan. I forgot there's no fucking auto cam. Sorry to any pistol frags I missed, I guess. Wait, why doesn't it switch between teammates first? That's stupid. Okay, well, let's let this round finish out.
Is it lagging for anybody?
Oh! Okay, Monksio! Oh! Oh, I thought he had that one. Oh, no sir. Is it lagging on the Discord stream or on the Twitch stream?
Yeah, Discord.
I'm gonna check the Twitch stream right now.
Is it still lagging on the Discord stream?
Give it a second. You might have to sit around because
Which is looking okay.
Okay. Is Discord still lagging?
a little bit. But
Yeah, a
like,
little.
Smoke's down.
Huh. That's awkward. Does anybody else have the ability to spectate this? I didn't get lag in the Discord. Today might be a different day. Oh.
I get like added to the game right now? Is that a thing?
I don't think so.
I mean, it just froze completely for me.
yeah, because we're just switch to Twitch.
Maybe. Let's try it again, but yeah, you might have to switch to Twitch then. Be a little behind.
That's alright. I mean, as long as we get to watch, right?
Yeah, now we're aware, I guess. Yeah, look at the aggression coming out of Clammy's team though. Ooh, but Monk still takes one back. Oh god. Fucking numbers. Nick pushing up short. Can he get one? He gets one! No, he doesn't! He hits him twice with the shorty, but he doesn't go down. 3 times with the shorty. But it's not enough.
Lag fixed on Discord.
Oh really? Nice. Sick. Clary's team hopping out to a quick 2-0 lead. So I was talking about this with Steven the other day, but Steven obviously had one mega pop-off game, and then one game where he did pretty well, but Nick Valencia was the one popping off, right? And I think that a large part of that, and a large part of why we thought that would happen, because when we were talking about it before the game, we were actually thinking, I think me plus Dan Z or somebody, we were saying that Steven was definitely going to pop off against the Yo Betty White team, but maybe not necessarily the Clammy team. I think a lot of that is like, Nick's team doesn't have any top tier aimers. I think Nick is decent at aiming, but he's not like a top tier aimer. He's like a player with big brain kind of thing. But Clammy's team on the other hand has a bunch of top tier aimers, and when Steven can't get going with like pure aim, then he starts getting lurkier and lurkier, and like that's how he compensates for it, right? But against Nick's team, nobody could contest Steven's aim, and he just like ran through them. So I think like, you know, I think if Clammy's team and Frosty and Clammy can both start popping off and fragging out at the same time, they'll be really hard to contest for some of the other teams like Steven's team in particular. Because if Nick didn't have like that big of a game, and Nick Valencia definitely had a very, very big game, like I don't think they win, right? So. Oh. Oh, and Nick can't get them both.
No.
I think when we hit playoffs, if we go against Clammy's team, like my team will also have issues with them if Clammy's like popping off and Frosty's popping off at the same time. Like our team, I don't know if we have the aimers to contest them really. So like, yeah, maybe there'll be a matchup nightmare for certain teams if they like both pick it up at the same time.
Barrier created.
Wall in mid.
They played first yesterday, right?
I can't remember. Maybe. Yeah, you did actually. Wrong button. Fuck me. There he goes. Well, look at Clammy.
Our entire team, like, our scores were pretty solid that first game.
So taunt. Oh, one to the left. They spray the smoke, but they get the clean plant. Look at these guys executes.
Really aggressive for planting the bomb.
Yeah.
I really like it.
Their executes have been really, really clean. Oh, Jesse with this slide feed. Monkshield gets one. Oh, and he doesn't go down. He still has a shot. Oh, that was too high. Oh, and he can't get the last kill. Jesse with a spray, but it's uncontrolled. And he gets caught on.
This just comes in with a finish.
These executes in the first couple rounds have been really smooth. Like, they smoked off every choke, got the plant, got the post plant. Like, it's been really quick
And
and
especially the scouting with the Cypher has really played a huge part into it too. Like, I've noticed the camera placements have been pretty excellent for just kind of getting an idea of where they want to drop the smokes and stuff as well.
So they're getting a little bit more used to using their abilities along.
Yeah, and a big part of this is like Nick's team isn't really taking those aim duels that like would contest these kind of like executes. Like they essentially in that execute they smoked off short, they smoked off like both sides of boxes, and they moved on just planted, and nobody was willing to take the close angle aim duels that you need to take to like prevent those executes from happening. Oh, and Nick misses the first shot, gets away, but
It's out through the teleporter.
gets one. And he's behind these guys. Did they not know? Dan's is scouting it out, but they're pinned here. Oh, and Dan's just dry peeks. Dan just dry peeks and pays the price.
Oh, that slow is gonna force him into. Oh yeah, Nick's got it the back shot. Yep, there it is.
Oh, Clammy gets one. So. He needs to get the bomb.
I have the spike.
And it's down to just one. Slippers and a sheriff. A new sheriff's in town. Picking up the Phantom. He's got the tools to make this happen.
He gets a pick and he has an ult too.
I believe, dudes.
Oh, he heard him, Lamp. 100%
No
heard
charges
him.
left.
Oh, but he can't win the fight.
I don't even
It's
know
an
where
aggressive fight
Yeah.
to take there too. With Hitman just coming out of lamps there. Losing that fight would have been very costly for the round because it would have given Phoenix ult and put him in a one-on-one versus Clam.
Clam is definitely on something right now, though. Frosty and Clam have both been on a tear, and the executes honestly have been just so clean. Like there's been pretty little space for them to mess up even.
I mean, that's the setup though, right?
Yeah, but if you look at this team's setup, their beat hold is really weak with their characters. They have a Jet and a Phoenix to anchor B site. I think that's really difficult to hold that site with those two characters specifically. But honestly, there's not very many characters that are good stall characters outside of Sage on this team. Brimstone can do it.
I know exactly where you are.
Scouts them. Nick in spawn. Gets one. Gets two. He can do it. Oh, gets three. He's a monster. He's a monster.
Wow. Oh, he needs to pass off this. He needs to pass this diffuse off. Should not be finishing the diffuse. Should be letting Raze get an ult charge off of it.
Oh, you can sense it. Nick's getting hypey in the chat. He's like, oh my god, what were they thinking? In fact, he regrets this decision. He regrets the fact that he couldn't get a no scope here. Oh, and look at Clanny's team. They're shaking up in spawn. They're like, wait, what just happened?
Dude, you can see the hesitancy on this play call.
Boy, how, dude? Yobedi White just like hit that morale harder than the guns hit those people, dude. But that's important. Morale is important.
Oh, that's a weird wall, Sage wall.
Yeah, it doesn't really block off the site. And then the Brimstone smokes are going to come in. The first contact will probably be from bathroom here. Oh, wrong button. Oh, Nikolai's camera gets boosted. Oh, and the Brimstone ult to delay. Gets no one, but buys a lot of time. It gets the rotate from the fourth player. So Jet is moving over now.
It's gonna be 3 ults on defense.
Oh, I missed the kill. Feels bad, man. But they're starting to rotate off. They're not sure they want to full commit.
Now the question is, does Phoenix peek too far here? Oh, he's going all the way to spawn.
He goes into
This will
spawn.
give him a chance to slip out. Oh, but Spike is stuck in bathroom. So if Slippers here gets in behind and holds him in bathroom, the 3 people that could rotate to B can't do it because it doesn't do any good without the Spike.
Dan's might get backstabbed though. Like, at this rate, Slippers is peeking his corners. Which way does he go? Oh, Dan's gonna run into him, and he hears him. Oh no. Spike's gone.
The Spike. Oh, that's the Spike down.
No.
Huge.
The whole team with the audible. Yeah, there's no way now.
They have to run Spike into A and immediately plant. I don't even know if they have time for that.
It's impossible. Slipper hears him in spawn. Gets another.
My goodness.
And Slipper shuts this round down. And it looks like
massive.
We got an actual game now. 2 on the board.
I think they just played that so much more strategically, and I think that shake-up by Yobedi White was...
Yeah, I think honestly, Nick just kind of broke their mental a bit, because like, they were playing so quick, so aggressive, getting on sites and just getting bombed down, and then that round, everything just stalled out for them.
Damn, dude, I just got hyphy for this fucking round. Like, that's very impressive to me.
They sent 2 into showers alone with the Spike, and then left it cut off. And
Jesse's holding a really far back angle here for a 5-man hookah push. They're not gonna know. They hear him in hookah. Slippers hears and flips the screen. Can Jesse hold this off though?
Fall back. They're gonna give up the site and do a retake.
God, wrong button. Sorry. All right, Jesse's the only one here. They've got Nick on the rotate now.
They just waited out, right?
Nick trying to opt through the smoke, can't get any. And Jesse's peeking. Jesse gets 1. Oh, Jesse with the run out, but he's still alive. Oh, and gets run over. Nick must find one here if he wants a shot. Jesse gets revived.
Fire in the hole!
Oh, here comes it right into here. Oh no, that's on the wrong team. Okay, where did that Razor go?
Smoke's down.
It's a 3v3, but time's running down.
Yep, they're giving it up. Oh, maybe not.
Monk's stealing hookah. Nope, he's bailing.
Yeah, this is definitely a bail.
But the 2 on side are definitely dead. Oh, yep.
Barely. Ooh. Brimstone almost made it out.
So what does that do to their economy because they died? Is that worth it? Is it?
Their economy. Both teams are pretty healthy right now. So.
Yeah. And winning rounds in this game is it's very hard to give an economy punish to round-winning teams.
Even if they get caught.
Yeah, you have to like repeatedly all die on round wins to actually get forced down to into some sort of save or anything.
Interesting. Okay.
No, it will make it easier if they win a round or two to get them onto a save. But
another B execute. Jesse's holding a little closer box now though. Slipper's holding a pretty oblique angle here. And the early rotate is coming in.
Careful now.
Jesse's in the smoke. Gets one in the smoke.
Oh, that's
sneaky beaky.
Too. That delays.
Oh, can he get two? He gets two!
Oh!
And Nick misses the shot. Oh no.
Nick misses the shot. Jesse's down.
It's a 1v3. Frosty leaking out of sight, but he doesn't have bomb.
Open up the sky.
Oh, and he ults nothingness.
He needed to push off of that ult too, though, in order to be able to just focus on one fight. But at this point, they're gonna rotate. They're gonna have him on 3 vehicles. Oh, there it is.
And Monk Steel with the slide peek.
Up the op for.
Got 2 ults up on either team. Sage and Breach on the attacking team. Jet and Phoenix on the defending team.
We'll see if Clam Hat Fiesta remembers that he has an X button when a teammate goes down. Although, to be honest, with the way Clam usually plays, he's probably going to be looking for entries, which is not what you want to be doing on a Sage who has a revive button.
Oh, Jesse! Or not, that's not Jesse. That's Mooney, just dashing through
Mooney
like a maniac. When he's on top of boxes.
Very good Molotov, though.
Mooney can't see anybody from his position, though.
That one shot reload.
Monk Seal, though, can he pin down the site? Oh, he's boosting himself up! Monk Seal with the play! Oh, but he whiffs. He needed to be calm. He needed to be calm there, and he would have had it.
Joke's over. You're dead.
Gets one. Oh!
Oh, and falls back. He gets back out of there. That's.
Oh, he gets flashed though. Oh, can they win this fight against the Breach? Oh, he took a big chunk from that.
Can you come back around?
Oh, and the round's over.
Saying or taking a moment to realize that the enemy team is dead. Figures it out and gets the defuse.
Dude, what a fucking swing back. Dude, Yo Betty White putting, like, he's not carrying the rounds right now, but like, that, like, morale shake.
He's giving them life.
What is that, 4 of the last 5?
Yes, sir.
At least 3.
Yeah. Oof. So how's the economy here? They have rifles, it looks like. Oh, and a lot of SMGs and a shotgun. Never mind. This is a big force here.
Going straight into hookah with Clammy on long.
I don't know,
Can Frosty get the picks that they need?
Yeah, I don't like
Oh,
the
Nick
Sage
takes
player
one.
herself. Like right here, she could wall and revive if Sage was with everyone.
Molly.
Nick and CT can't see anything. Jesse's fighting. Oh, and gets cut down in the dash.
Shot. Oh no!
Nick's looking for his shots. Can't find any. Oh, and Monk gets caught with a nade out, but he doesn't pay for it.
Bomb buddy out.
This is a bit of shields. It's a small amount of HP.
Oh, Nick's walled off.
Oh, and the operator is not good at taking down Sage walls.
Oh. Okay. Now there's one. Oh, but he peeks wide and can't get him with the Bucky.
Again, this is the wrong defusal. It's minor, but it's a free ult charge onto the Rays that they could be having here. Instead, they put it onto the Sage that currently has.
And I mean,
ult
there's
ready.
only one round left. Like that's pretty major. This guy would be spawning with ult right now.
Yep, that's big deal. It could be a lack of realizing that that is an ult charge. I have noticed people don't seem to think about that when it comes to a free defuse. Oh, okay. I like the dropping the operator here as like a backup plan. Last round, you've got the bunny for it. Could potentially be useful.
For this reverse sweep, dude.
Oh, wrong button. God damn, which one is
Prepare
it?
for hellfire!
Ult's heaven.
I'm in heaven, but
Oh.
nobody's there. That's a little chunk.
Mooney's on site. Moxio gets another.
I know exactly
The
where
spike
you
at the
are.
cost of 2 for 1.
Oh, he sees them all. But now that he knows one is in lamp, how will Sultan play his? Oh! Moxio with a 3K sweep. And it's over.
Oh man, there's my boys coming back.
And we're tied up going into the half.
He's so tilting though. Like you were a 5-0 and you end around. How do you
No charge left.
that mentally?
They need to just kind of calm down, look at what they were doing. Now they do have a bit of an advantage here, like going onto defense with a Cypher. Cypher plays a lot better here, so they need to think about that, realize the plus they have here for a more defensive lineup of heroes. But they're also facing a more offensive lineup of heroes in Phoenix, Jet, Raze. So, and set up from Brimstone with the smokes as well. Yeah, the Cypher hold on B is something that's quite hard to run into. So I expect we are going to see a lot of A play here.
Mooney might be first contact in mid. Oh, but he turns away. Oh, the teleporter cheese.
Yep,
it's multiple.
it is.
And Nikolai sees them with his camera. What can he do?
And
One hops out. What is this crosshair?
Fast link. Oh, but everybody's teleporting, so they're going to be ready for this hookah push.
Oh, dude.
Oh, can Frosty find the picks that they need? He missed everything!
Oh gosh, and now he has. Okay, he
It's
gets
a 2v2 though.
He was running low on bullets.
What?
I don't think he realized
Oh.
he was there.
Yeah, he saw two jets, and
and
he was like,
couldn't
wait.
figure out who to shoot.
That was weird.
It was indeed pretty funny. I was seeing double.
Do they have the same color for their outfits?
Yes, but you get a red outline for your enemy. So there would have been a faint red outline on the bad guy.
I don't know if I like that because for distinct purposes, like TFT like puts them in straight up different colors despite them being the same thing. I think they need to swap colors, in my opinion, or keep it consistent for the entire rounds.
Yeah.
Or maybe
Ooh, that's a
different
pick.
skins.
What are they gonna use off of it? Look how far Frosty shoved there.
Like, because if you can tell the silhouette, then all you need to know is if it's color, and you can still have the
Slippers gets one out of bathroom. Does he sense another? He does, but it's not enough. Now it's a 2-on-3. Nick switches the bomb out. Running hookah.
On his camera right now.
He has 3 smokes left. There's options for him.
Smoke's down.
Smokes go down. He smokes himself off. This is the teleporter bait to bathroom. The classic Nick play. It has to be. His brain's moving at 1,000,000 miles per hour. You know he's tempted, and he'll take it.
He's going. There he goes. He heard one teleport, but
But they're not
but
fooled.
Dan-
Dan's is well
Dan's heard
aware.
it.
Dan stayed.
And oh, but Dan's misses the full spray, gets some damage down, but he gets it.
And finishes it.
Locks down the round. You can't fool him.
Very super knowledgeable. Just could tell that Yo Betty White was gonna pull the cheese.
Yeah, Nick played himself there. He had the utility to get on B. Just wasn't willing to take the fight, wanted a mind game, and they know this team now. They've played them once, they know their mind games.
It's like, oh no, you're not doing that to us again.
Oh, and there's already a pick in mid on Clammy. Grabbing one. Oh, I missed that frag. Feels bad, man. Still don't know who's what button. Jesse's about to dry peek into dance. Wins the peek. Shows bomb in the process, though. Oh, we're having a big three-man rotate over to A.
Consideration on the orb.
It's interesting because they already knew he was here. Why not? Oh, he might get peeked from heaven now, and he gets peeked. Oh, but he almost lived. Missed his dash into the hallway. Now it's a 1v1 here. Slippers and Clammy. Clammy has no idea he's behind him.
Slippers has to, right?
Peeking to each other, and Slippers wins the peek battle. But it's a 1v3 with the Stinger.
If he knew their positions, he would know he could get this Phantom. But I don't think he's. Oh, he's going for it. All right, nice. Or Vandal, sorry. To try to get another pick. He's just told.
So this I think is the biggest issue with Nick's team right now, and the reason they're 0-2. They have good players, but they all play like the same way. There's no player that plays fast. There's no entry fragger here. Like Slippers plays pretty slow, and so does Nick. And so like on attack, I think they're having trouble like breaking onto sites, like really committing to those aim battles. And a lot of that is like what we said earlier about like there aren't any like mega top tier aimers on this team. Just a lot of players are smart players, like that like will commit to like the right strategy, but none of them are committing to like the right peaks. And like in the end, like you gotta hit your shots, right? And they're not really willing to try to hit their shots. Oops, wrong person. God damn it. Frosty sniffs it. They take one on the teleporter. Oh, and he get Tuka! How many is this? It's two! And the third one is behind him in the teleporter. Will Jency sense this? Mooney's not even peeking though.
Open,
but instead they're on site. Jesse with the first peek gets cut down. And now Nick is wary. Oh, gets shot in the back while removing the spy cam. And Jason's stuck in the corner. Ooh, gets cut down from behind.
And I like the presence of Dan's here, knowing that their only way to rotate off of that is to teleport. So he pushes all the way through bathrooms and sits there holding the teleporter door as a solo hold on A at that point.
And again, there wasn't enough aggressive presence there. They got really stalled, weren't able to like break on site. They used the utility from Brimstone, but then didn't do anything with it. And the only person to break on site, the only person willing was Jesse out of hookah dry peeking. Oh, he's about to run into him. Mooney. Oh, sees him on the orb! Oh, but it loses the fight anyway. And that was Jesse, not Mooney. My bad. Wrong team. Oh, and Clammy wins his fight. And it's so quick. But this is exactly the team KABUTO that you're looking for, though. When Clammy and Frosty are popping off and willing to take battles and willing to win those long angles, it's really hard.
Open up the sky.
Doesn't get Mooney. Nick comes out dry through the smoke. Nobody sees him. He's behind them. This is insane. What can he get from this position? Here's one in their spawn. Oh, and it picks off Frosty. They've got a shot. Here's another one in spawn, and he knows he's going heaven. Monk Seal, nading him heaven. And Nick with a kill in spawn. 13 seconds though. I don't think it's doable.
Stim beacon down.
Oh, and they almost inted into him there, honestly.
Only one round of room to work with. Well, this is also how the game started, with 5 straight rounds.
So this is the switch right here.
Yes, this should do. This goes here. Ah, this is a nice one.
What? Okay.
That goes there.
Jesse walking up hookah, but there's so much utility he's gonna walk into.
Yeah, this is also the downside of Cypher setups like this, is he's thrown the exact same camera and same tripwires every round. If Team Execute gets like wise to this, they could just pre-fire every single one.
Slippers in his ult form. It times out, but he sees him. He sees him. He knows that one is in the turn. Nick,
you gotta switch shit up as Cypher.
Almost burning to death.
Same thing.
But he's gonna get dry peeked by Frosty. Oh, Frosty has patience. Gets mollied out of the corner. But they can't get anything off of it. That Cypher Cage is actually really clutch there. Slows down the attack. Oh, and Slippers gets caught on the other side of it. There's a res in bathroom though. But what's the call here? Nobody's really committed to anything, and it's 30 seconds down.
Run 4, is Chris gonna go for that res? He's got a pretty free
He definitely
res
should. He should clinch the round with it, or at least try to. Frosty's getting impatient. Oh god, which one's Frosty? 2. God damn it. Nikolai and Frosty are both in opposite corners with a potential crossfire, and there's only 14 seconds left.
They have.
Oh, and he gets one. That could be it. Nick is still just sitting long. Nick needs to get on site and plant.
Time to plant.
What is he doing?
They're done.
Wow, and like we said, the whole match.
Lost track of time there.
Yeah, like we said, the whole match. There's just a lack of aggression out of this team. Like they need to get on site. They need to make the plays. And Monksio is top fragging right now, and I guess he's most likely like their most aggressive player. But it's not working out for them right now. They need to be able to like, in a way, give up their bodies for the cause. Like you can't just try to play for picks all the way down to 5 seconds.
Looks like an interesting aggressive start here from Frosty on long. Looks like he might be prepping some smokes, maybe an ult.
I'm really curious of why they don't go in for the aggressive and then set up like
hard player style.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like even if they do aggressive, like they do better in the long game, but they would do better at the defense after they've already rushed in.
Monksio in the corner.
After
oh, gets spy cammed. Oh, and gets dunked. It's doomed.
There's the aggression gone.
But they actually haven't rotated over. They already have 3 on. Oh, and Jesse dashes on but doesn't see him in the corner. Gets ciphered, and they know everybody's rotating now. Bombs on site. There's no reason to watch any teleporter. Mooney goes through the teleporter, peeks out mid. Oh, and gets cut down. And it's all down to this. It's all down to this. Zane versus the world. Doesn't see anybody out of hookah. Does he know he's underneath though?
I believe Tripwire is still.
Oh, he sees him! Oh, and he can't win the fight. The better stage wins.
Ripperino.
And that's Team KABUTO to a 2-1 start. Oh. And I'm gonna cut the stream. Goodbye.